Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Tyrone back with Tech Life, and AT&T has had enough. They are done with the NAD. They're taking him to court. It's a straight lawsuit, and AT&T is going to defend its right to make truthful claims about T-Mobile's deception. I'll leave a link to this article in the description so you guys can check it out. I gave an opinion about this over on X when AT&T first posted it this morning. If you haven't followed me over on X, a link to my X profile will be in the description down below. My opinion, I'll say it here in this video. I think AT&T is wasting its time and resources on this. Because realistically, what is this specifically going to do for the business? All these businesses are talking about ROI and we need to be careful on spending. We need to make cuts. But yet AT&T is going into a lawsuit over the NED, over truthful claims. AT&T themselves have lied in the past. How crazy they overstate their coverage claims, their mid-band coverage claims on their website. That is just terrible. They released an article recently saying nationwide SA is available, but the plans aren't whitelisted. So again, every carrier has its faults, and AT&T is not any different. So again, this is a waste of time and resources, in my opinion. AT&T will likely have to settle this out of court, or it will get settled out of court. That's usually how these work. And then it's business as usual. I don't think this right here, defending this, is going to get people to knock down AT&T doors and switch in droves. I just don't see that happening. What I do think, AT&T needs to compete differently in 2026. That's how you essentially fight back against a T-Mobile. You compete differently. You start shifting, because all the carriers are going to do this. AT&T should do this as well. They should focus their attention on ARPA, average price per account, versus average price per user, the ARPU. The ARPU is a thing of the past, in my opinion. That once was very important because all you sold was wireless. So your ARPU was very important because you had no other growth vectors. ARPU was it. Now, there's so many other services and products that you can attach that ARPA is going to become more important for all the carriers. T-Mobile was the first to really signal and push towards the ARPA. They never really pushed ARPU because they knew there's so much to attach. And AT&T needs to do the same. AT&T has Turbo. That's an attach, right? That's an average price per account increase, the AT&T Turbo. They have security systems that they now attach. There's so many other things now, FWA, fiber, right? There's so many things. There's multiple lines. There's smartwatches. There's tablets. You just can't go by the ARPU anymore. In my opinion, that's a thing of the past. So I think we could see an AT&T next year in the future where we get bundle pricing. One price for everything, right? One price, you connect however many devices you want. That's the future I think that we're heading into. And the others will have to react and respond. They can't all drop their strategies and ideas at the same time. So each company will go at different times, and then they each have to respond and react to each other. And that's what I think is going to drive pricing down in the industry, in the market, and make everything more competitive. There's only 3 carriers. There's only 3 now. Dish is done. There's only 3. And competition is here. And I feel that's going to make it as innovative as possible and as competitive as possible, which in 2026, in my opinion, is going to make it that much better for the consumer. So just thought I'd share this with you guys. AT&T is really doubling down on this untruthful claim from T-Mobile. And they're taking the NAD to court, which I think it's crazy, in my opinion. I don't think this was needed. I think T-Mobile is just going to use that to their advantage. If they do respond, they're going to be like, look, AT&T is having to to do this against us because they feel our pressure. There's just too many ways that T-Mobile can respond. And if I was a betting man, I would not bet against T-Mobile. T-Mobile has too much experience in bashing the carriers. They've done it for so many years. I mean, they have a very good team in place. So T-Mobile's going to respond in any which way that they feel is appropriate. So, but let me know your thoughts in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.